Hey y'all, so this video is going to be about my big chop experience, so if you're curious to see what happened, stay tuned. Okay, so let's get started. So as you can tell, I am completely natural now, and I've been natural for about 2 weeks. I big chopped on April 26th, and yeah, so my best friend Nakayla cut my hair for me. She also has a YouTube channel. I'm going to link that down below in the description box, so be sure to subscribe. But she cut my hair, and I let her cut my hair because she did her own big chop, and I feel like it's harder to do your own big chop than to do somebody else's. And I've known Nakayla since I was 4. We're best friends. I pretty much trust her with my life, and she knows a lot about hair. So yeah, I'm glad I let her cut my hair. My big chop was done at about 5 o'clock in the morning. Funny story about that. Well, actually it's not funny because it was kind of annoying. But I went to Savannah, Georgia to see Nakayla and my other friend Tanece in their gospel choir concert. And the concert lasted a little bit longer than expected, and then they had to stay after the concert. And then we went to go get something to eat at IHOP. That was just a crazy experience. Our waiter's like, he had a horrible day and all kind of crazy stuff. And then we finally got back to the room at like 1 something. Then I had to take my weave out because I had a sew-in prior to the big chop. And then I had to take my braids out, had to detangle my hair, had to shampoo and condition my hair, and then finally Nakayla could cut it. So yeah, after all of that, she ended up big chopping at 5 o'clock in the morning, and she was so tired, but I'm so grateful and so thankful that she stayed up to cut my hair for me. The next morning when I woke up after my big chop to realize, you know, like, I am completely natural. I've actually cut my hair. Like, it was a good experience. I was actually happy. I know it sounds really cliche because everybody says this, but it actually did feel liberating. I feel like it's the best decision that I've ever made so far this year, like deciding to return to my natural roots. And yeah, I got a relaxer in about 8th grade, so I feel like that's pretty late compared to like my friends, because a lot of them got relaxers when we were like 3rd or 4th grade. But I got it in 8th grade because my hair is really thick, and my mom and my aunt and my grandma, everybody who did my hair, they're just like, we don't know what else to do with your hair. And I had been begging my mom for a relaxer because I just wanted straight hair. So she finally let me get a relaxer, and that was probably the worst decision that I have ever made, but it is what it is. It's life, and life goes on. So I transitioned for a year. My last relaxer was a few days before Easter of 2014. So yeah, so I transitioned for a year. And throughout that year, like, I pretty much just wore buns, sew-ins, braids, Marley twists, flexi rod sets, perm rod sets, twist outs, braid outs, you name it, I had it. So that's how I dealt with the difference in the 2 textures. Transitioning was an experience. Like, detangling while you're transitioning was like probably the hardest thing for me, but I'm glad that I transitioned because that process kind of taught me patience. I'm a very impatient person, but it kind of helped me to be patient because you really have to baby your hair and be attentive to your hair and take care of your hair, and it's a process. Like, it really is a process. So yeah, I'm glad I transitioned. I would not have been able to just big chop and chop my hair all off because I've never really had like super short hair, so I don't think I would have been able to just cut it as easily and be happy with the decision. But yeah, so that was my year leading up to being natural. These past 2 weeks being natural, I can say that what I've learned is that moisture. Like, moisture. Like, when I first cut my hair, it was just, after Nakayla did it, it was, you know, moisturized and it was good. And then I started like taking care of my hair, and I realized, like, you know, I don't like how my hair feels. It feels very like dry and brittle, and that's not okay because after a year of transition, I'm not about to let my hair break off. And yeah, so every night before I braid it back up, I spray an aloe vera water mix on it in a spray bottle. It is 2/3 aloe vera juice, probably 1/3 water, and I mix it up, and when I section my hair, I spray the mixture on the section and braid it up and keep it moving. And I do that pretty much every night, and my hair has been doing a lot better ever since. And also these past 2 weeks, I've learned that it's really important to have a natural hair mentor, which is somebody that you can basically go to, like, all your questions. Because, I mean, there is YouTube, but sometimes, you know, you need an answer right then, and you don't have the time to go through tons of YouTube videos or whatever. So I have 3 natural hair mentors. One is my friend Raven. Hey, Raven. 2, my best friend Nakayla, who did my big chop. And 3, my friend Courtney, who has a natural hair Instagram. It's at Quartz Roots. I'll also link that below in the description box, so be sure to follow her on Instagram. And Raven has a blog, which I'll link in the description block. Which I'll link in the description box. Yeah, those 3 are pretty much who I go to anytime I have a question about, you know, my hair. I'll ask all 3 of them, get all 3 opinions, and then basically, you know, take whichever one I feel will work for me. And yeah, Raven's actually the one who gave me the aloe vera water idea. I go to her for like all my like natural remedies. Like, Raven's very good with like natural remedies and stuff like that. Courtney is a product junkie, so she knows a lot about products. And Nakayla just knows a lot about hair in general. So any hair questions, I ask Nakayla. I've also realized how much easier it is to detangle my hair. Like, when I tell you wash days are so much easier than when I was transitioning, like, oh my god, like, wash days literally take me maybe an hour to, well, 2.5 hours, because I have to let my deep conditioner sit. But it doesn't take me that long to detangle my hair, get in the shower, co-wash it, detangle it in there, throw some deep conditioner on it, let it sit, and then rinse that out, put my leave-in in, my oil, my cream, and then twist or braid my hair up. Like, it really doesn't take me that long. I've been realizing that my hair sheds a lot less since I'm completely natural. When for as long as I can remember, I've always had an issue with my hair shedding a lot, which was probably breakage, who knows. But yeah, now it doesn't really shed that much, so that's a plus. And also, I realized that braiding or twisting my hair every night makes it a lot easier to deal with. It makes it a lot more manageable. So yeah. My favorite style so far is my braid out. This is currently a braid out. I've learned a lot being natural these 2 weeks, but I'm looking forward to what I'm going to learn in the years to come. I've decided that for the next year, so until April 26, 2016, I will not color or straighten my hair. I just want to, you know, give my hair a chance to do its own thing. I really want to learn my texture and get down, like, get down. But anyways, I really want to learn my texture and like establish a good, you know, regimen before I throw something else in there. And, you know, so I really want to take the opportunity to learn my hair, establish a good regimen, and just enjoy it. I probably won't straighten my hair until my graduation, my college graduation next year. So that'll be May 2016. Probably gonna get questions about what's my curl type or my curl pattern or whatever you choose to call it. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't actually, you know, tried to see what my curl type is. But I do know that my curls in the back are a lot looser and more defined, whereas my curls in the front are a lot more kinkier. So I'd say I'm like in a 3C, 4B range, but mainly like a lot of 4A. So yeah. Also, my hair in the back is longer than my hair in the front. And it's not because, you know, Nakayla cut it that way. It's just that's the way it grew. So it could be because I got the bob cut prior to getting my sew in, and I was already completely natural back here. So, you know, this hair has been completely natural in the back section since I think that was February or March, one of those. So it's been natural since then. And then my hair in the middle was braided up for 3 months, so you know, I didn't really get a chance to moisturize it like I need to and take care of it and baby it like I needed to. And then my hair in the front, I was constantly manipulating it so that it could match and blend my curly extensions. So I don't know, maybe that had something to do with it. Who knows? It's probably just the way my hair grows. But yeah, I do plan on getting braids this summer and giving my hair the opportunity to just grow in the braids and, you know, just protective styling this summer, because I plan on being really busy and just doing a lot this summer. So I'm gonna let my hair grow, and then probably in the fall before I go back to school, I'm probably gonna cut it to make it all like look better, like not so much even. I'm thinking I'm gonna get a diva cut, but we're gonna see how much my hair grows and then I'll determine what it's gonna look like. So that's pretty much all I have to say about my big chop experience. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. I'm going to put my Instagram name down below. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them on my Instagram or anything. And I'm probably going to be making a lot more natural hair videos, natural hair tutorials, wash day tutorial, and once I master the wash and go, I'm probably gonna make a video about my wash and go routine. So that came out weird, but anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. What else about my big chop? Okay, so let's get Wonder if you even notice me.